So, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Bitcoin Rodney coming to you guys straight from the basement, and I'm here today to talk with Krishana Roll to answer and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about as far as helping you guys become more successful in the business you're in or the business that Krishana is in. So please feel free to ask me any questions so we can help you move forward in a successful, quick way.
Okay, so I guess, Rodney, what I want to ask you is what inspired you to want to become an entrepreneur or to do something else other than the workforce?
That's a pretty easy question. I don't like being normal. Average is not part of me. That my goals and lifestyle that I want to reach in life, which is being able to help a lot of other people, that does not entail me being normal or average. So to get, the kind of house I want to live in, the place where I want to live in, places I want to go, things I want to do for my son or my family, I couldn't do by being just an average Joe. So I had to become an above average person, which means in order to become above average person, you must do the above average things, above average activity, above average reading, above average listening. So it all depends on what a person really, really, really wants out of life. It depends on what they want to do in order to get it.
Right. Okay. Jasmine, do you have a question?
I gotta unmute her. Hold on a second. She was loud. There you go.
Yeah, I know. My phone is going in and out, so I missed this whole conversation, but everything you said, but that's fine. Let's see. I think what is it that I?
Okay, I have a question while she thinks. Sure. What challenges have you faced as along your journey with receiving maybe help with being successful? And I guess that question is kind of vague, but in terms of, did you rely on connectivity, like other people to inform you about different avenues that you could go down? Because a lot of people don't have that.
Well, to be honest with you, I started another journey in 2011 or 2012. Remember, I was incarcerated for a while. So I never even really seen a smartphone until 2011, 2012. Never seen one. I didn't know what Facebook was. Never seen the internet. Didn't know how to type or any of those things that the majority of the individuals, had those pluses in their life. So, of course, I had challenges, but my reason why was bigger than the challenges. So the challenges didn't mean that much to me. It is something I knew I had to overcome. Did I have people, everybody supported me right away? Nope. When I first got started, doing my online thing, there was nobody there. I mean, I went online and no one knew who I was, because I remember I've been gone for a while. So no one really knew who I was. So I had to get on there and reinvent myself daily with doing video marketing, YouTube marketing. I had to learn Facebook, learn how to type. So I had the same challenges as everybody else has, plus even more, because I was living in my grandmother's basement at the time, cold every night, All I had was the internet and the computer. There was like, it wasn't that good, it was raggedy, but I just made it work. And I said to myself, I'll make sure, I'm a winner. I'm gonna win. Even though right now it looks like I'm losing, only I know that. You know what I mean? So it didn't happen overnight. I know a lot of individuals, they try something new. So let me tell you this story. If you plant an apple seed today, you are not going to eat the damn apple tomorrow. It takes time. You got to water it. You got to nurture it. It needs sun. It takes time. Weeds are going to grow around it. So it's going to, once you decide to be different than everyone else and become successful, everything will come against you. Mom, dad, father, brother, sister, boyfriend, husband, everything. Everything is designed to make you fail. And you may not even recognize it. You say, oh, I'm gonna put my dreams and goals aside for them. And how often will that happen? It'll happen a lot if you let it. So sometimes you gotta take that weed by the limb and pull it out the ground and let yourself grow. You know, keep on being consistent. Don't stop. Don't give up. Never give up. Just keep on, keep on. And, you know, I ain't gonna say it's easy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. But if for those who are committed the most are the ones who are willing to jump over the challenges that are taken in order to become successful. You must be consistent. You must feed yourself the proper information on a regular and consistent basis, or you will fail miserably. Because everything around you is designed to make you fail. So if you're not putting the proper information in, the proper books, the tapes of information, you got to eat, sleep, you know, this positive information daily by the minute. Because everything, remember, all your life you've been around everybody who's failed. So any type of remarks that they say around you, sometimes it'll sleep into your head and make you stop slowing things down. Oh, it's okay for me to take the day off, and oh, it's only got to be here for family. Oh, you got to take the trash out. I mean, everything will be designed to make you fail. So you got to put in the proper information every single minute. Get yourself strong. The same way you see somebody at the gym every day, they go and they make this, you know, build this muscle up. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Right. Your brain is a muscle too. It does the same thing. You got to build it every single day to get strong, to keep out the negative.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Makes sense.
I should be charging you off of this. I'm seeing y'all an invoice later on.
Well, my biggest thing is what do you say to those? Because this is the roadblock that I go stumble upon every time I'm like, you know, pushing my little entrepreneur or trying to get somebody to become BEpic or whether it's Bitcoin currency. You know, they are so afraid to invest or take. I mean, I get it. The world is filled of a lot of scams and fraud and blah, blah, blah. But my biggest thing is that, and somebody told me the other day, they said, the difference between rich people and poor people is poor people are presented an opportunity and do not take the opportunity, whereas the rich became rich because they jumped on the opportunity or they invested in the opportunity. So, and I try to convey that, like, I know $1,000 is not easy to come by for many, but when you sit back and you think about how you spent money on things, just everyday life, or just blowing money, and you look back and you have nothing to show for it, that's kind of how I've taken on the model of like investing or getting into a business. Like, if you never try, how do you know if it's going to work or not? So my thing is, I talk to people and they're just so scared. They're scared to take that leap of faith or to invest or, you know, come up with their money or, you know.
Am I allowed to be frank? Am I allowed to keep it all the way real on there?
Keep it real. Keep it real.
100, please.
I don't get mad now. You know, you play this back. You say, what kind of dude you have on there? You know?
No, that's what, Rodney, that's what we appreciate about you is the honesty.
I mean, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about them people. I find people who, listen, the difference between somebody who's rich and somebody who's poor, it depends on how bad that person wants it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's how bad that person wants it. A person, if they poor or whatever, they don't want it bad enough. All they want is the excuse. The excuse why they can't do it. You look for the excuse of somebody, the reason why they want to do it. Like when you was ready, you said, Rodney, I'm ready. I didn't have to do no explain to you. None of that. You like ready, and then we got it done.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, when I first got into Bitcoin, look, first of all, nobody knew this, but I was on my ends. I had lost so much money in the e-commerce business, you know, and I was up to doing $200,000-$300,000 a month, down to $5,000 a month, and I had a $200,000 a month lifestyle. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I was about to lose a lot of my stuff. I need to find a way. I didn't know what I was going to do next. You know what I mean? And then I had opened up my mind, got a phone call. Somebody said, hey, man, we need you to come to London. We want you to speak at this event. And we have this new thing called Bitcoin. I don't care what it was. If they were paying for it, I was going to learn it. You know what I mean? I said, I'm going to learn whatever this thing is called Bitcoin. I don't know what it was, I ain't know if it worked, I ain't know if it's a scam, I ain't know what, but I'm going to try, right? And so I went to London, and to be honest with you, I got there, and I came to this meeting, and there was a line of people that didn't look like me, with a line outside the building to get in these bags of money to buy this thing called Bitcoin. And I said, when I saw that, I said, whatever the hell they selling, I'm gonna sell it too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get in where I fit in at. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, I still didn't really understand it, but I knew enough to say I need to be here and figure out what it is and learn along the way. You ain't gotta know everything from the very, very beginning. You don't try to figure it all out because you ain't gonna know it all. Just figure out enough to get the results you need. You'll learn as you go. You weren't born talking, you wasn't born walking.
Right.
You had to learn how to walk, you had to learn how to talk, you had to learn how to run. You had to learn how to pronounce your name. And some of us still can't pronounce our name.
Right.
You know? And then you know what? So I said to myself, so I told the man at the meeting, I said, but this might take a lot of money for people to join. You know, he said, Rodney, he said, you can join this today with no money and have a check tomorrow. I said, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He said, try it. He said, call for your friend, tell them what you just got into, and whoever puts their money in, tomorrow you have a check. So I called my homeboys, gave them my best story of what this thing was. You know what I mean? Some said hell no, some said no, some said other words no, and some said yes. That's all I was concerned about was the one that said yes. The one that said no, I didn't care about. Next, please. My two favorite words. Yeah. Next, please. Right? Mm-hmm. The next day, within 48 hours, I had a check for $8 grand. I said, now, first of all, let me say this. I didn't put up not one dime. But I did go online and call a few of my friends up and told them about it who had some money, who had a little bit of trust in me. You know what I mean? Said, hey, sounds good. I said, I can't guarantee nothing. I'm brand new too. So, we'll see what happens. He said, okay, well, we'll try it out. They got in. We made a small fortune. For a while, for about a good year and some change, it did good. It flopped because it was brand new. But we learned. And we made some money. Some did, some didn't, some did not. And then we tried another one. Every year we got better and better at the game of crypto because we learned more and more because it was brand new to us. And it's not guaranteed that every time you put some money in something, you're gonna win. But it's like going to college or high school. You gotta go through the bumps and bruises. You gotta learn. Right. It doesn't mean the person who brought you into something just because it didn't work. I mean, they're a bad person. We're all trying to learn this thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. It's just to the point right now, I've been through enough failures to teach you now how not to fail. Right. You know what I mean? So I've been down that road already. So I say, you know what? This looks good. This has legs. I've done a lot of my homework, blah, blah, blah. And for now, based upon the track record, it looks good. You have an option of doing this, that, and the other, and so on and so on and so on. So it doesn't matter the actual vehicle, whether it be BEpic, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be whatever, you know what I mean? There's going to be challenges, and if you're going to be people who will be naysayers, the best thing you can do is lead by example. Show their ass. You know what? Yeah. When people didn't believe me, and then I finally pulled up in a brand new Lamborghini, what they said then, damn it, I should have listened.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. That part.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, damn it, you paid for it all. No bills. You paid for the whole thing, So success has a way of showing others that you should listen. And then after a while, they're gonna say, here you go. I'm in. I don't ask no questions. So now I don't get asked about to join business. People find me and pay me to get in businesses. Just so I'll talk to them. So now I charge 40, 50K just for consulting.
Oh. So we getting this free, right?
No, you need to benefit with me. You better be, make some money. You get a discount today.
So briefly, I just want you to, and this was a motivational, kind of encouraging kind of call, just to, to show people that you're an everyday person. You are, you are one that made it, and we are chasing to make it as well. Inspiring, I won't say chasing, but inspiring to make it as well. I wanted you to just briefly with your, since you created it, and I love it, by the way, the BEpic comp plan, if you can just maybe just, and this wasn't a BEpic call, but just throw it out there so people, I have a lot of people on the fence, but if they hear it from our leader, you know, one of our leaders out the group or somebody who's making it in the company, if you want to just talk about that briefly.
Number one, let me correct you. One thing about me, I'm 100,000% transparent. So let me first say thank you for inviting me onto this call and speaking to your followers. I greatly appreciate that. You know, for those who are watching this and replay, please get with Krishana. I am helping her, coaching her and training her to success with the BEpic challenge in BEpic, as well as Jasmine as well. So please get back to them ASAP. I mean, I definitely would feel great if you got back to them, join the team, and then I'll do some of these for you and your team as well, help your team grow. Number two, I never want to say that I have made it because I don't have 100 million in the bank. When I got 100 million in the bank, then I'll say I've made it. You know, I got a few, but I ain't got 100. You know what I mean? I need 100 to 100 million in the bank. You know what I mean? And then when that happens, y'all won't hear me no more. I'll be somewhere on the island. Yo, no more internet for me. I get a couple 100 million in the bank. I'm getting away from Washington, D.C., man.
Okay.
Third is the reason why I chose BEpic. I'm not gonna lie to anybody here. I said no to BEpic 5 times before I joined it. 5 times. The reason why, I was doing crypto. That's my name, Bitcoin Rodney. It wasn't that BEpic Rodney, it was Bitcoin Rodney. So every time somebody came to me with this actual product, I was like, no, I don't want to hear it, you know, whatever. Because I was doing so well in crypto, I didn't need to be doing trainings and coachings. I'm making $2,000 to $5,000, $10,000 a day in crypto. I don't need to, you know, add another $35 to my income, you know what I mean? So recently, when the COVID-19 hit, you know, everybody's sitting at home. So I'm sitting there at home myself like this, and I'm saying, I'm eating it, I'm talking to this guy. I said, you know what? I'm just sitting there, I'm just getting fat. You know what I mean? I said, you know, and I try to keep myself in a good, you know, position of health. But I wasn't, to tell you the truth, and I was looking for some type of pill or some type of something to take, you know what I mean, that was pretty good, right? And so I said, you know what? 98% of everybody is at home. Now they gonna answer the phone. Now they got time for meetings. Now they got time to take a pill. And they broke. They ain't got no job. You know, at least most of them. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't making no money. Now they can sit their ass down, and now it's time for them to get some money. All right? So I said, and they pay good. I said, the business has been around for 3.5 years. I said, they already got guys making $1.2 million a year in this already. They already got 2 other dudes making $30,000 a week. I said, I can use another $30,000 a week to add on to my income. Why not? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna take no deal, because you know they trust me. They wanted to give me whatever I wanted, you know, to get in there. I ain't taking no legs. I came straight in organically with nobody in. They didn't give me nobody. I said, I want to show people that I can come in from the bottom of a company, work my way all the way up. I haven't done an MLM since 2013, 2012, when I sold milkshake for a company called Bisalis. It was called the shake mix that tastes like cake mix. You know, and I was selling that shit, you know, a long time ago. And I had fun with it. So this right here, I don't treat it as a job. I treat it like fun, but I also treat it as a business. So you gotta learn your numbers. You cannot come into a business with a job mentality. You gotta put the activity of an individual who wants to make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a week. So you gotta post 3 and 4 times a day on Facebook, post 3 and 4 times a day on Instagram, 3 and 4 times on YouTube. You know what I mean? But you ain't gotta do it forever. You put that kind of work in now and have fun with it, it will catch up. It start flowing, the money will start flowing in. People will start seeing your stuff after a while and say, oh, this person is serious. So that was one, I went off on a tangent, I'm sorry about that, but I seen all the results of the product. I seen a Facebook group that went from 4 to 110,000 people in 4 months. And I seen, look, and you know, you've been over to that Facebook group, and ain't people over there almost butt naked, taking their clothes off. I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? I would never do all that, but they did it. And their results are pretty exciting. right? It got great results. So it worked. I didn't need to take the pill first. You show somebody, oh, let me take it first to see if it works. No, that wasn't me. You already had 100,000 other people who already took it. And I would take it when I get it. Guess what? Guess what? What if it didn't work for me? Now I'm gonna say I ain't gonna sell it because it didn't work for me. That's just me. That don't mean it won't work for you or someone else. So I didn't want to put that excuse that, oh, if it don't work for me, then I ain't gonna sell it. There's still a lot more evidence of it working than just for me. So I don't know if that answered your question or not, but did it? I went off somewhere else.
What happened to her?
Oh no, she went somewhere. So Tracy, how you doing, Tracy? I see you on here. I can't hear you. Mute it.
Down at the bottom of your screen. Okay.
Tracy, how are you?
I'm new to this, but hi, good evening, y'all. I'm just just trying to learn a little bit about this BEpic thing. I'm one of those on the fencers, but hopefully, not for long.
Well, let me tell you about this. I don't really believe people either on the on the fence thing. Either you are or you're not. Either you want to lose weight or you want to have a certain type of income. Because guess what? If it's not this, it'd be something else.
Right.
It could be water, could be apples, could be oranges. You gotta sell something, right?
Right.
You know what? Follow the trend. The money is in the trend. And right now, health and wellness is at an all-time high.
Why?
Regardless whether you want to do it or not, and we have a business that just hit the United States 4.5 months ago. Ride that trend. I said, you know what? Look, people at home right now, I said, I'm about to get me some of that health and wellness money. I'm going to give me some of that health. Look, I'm going to get that. Look, if you don't get, look, I hope you don't get in because I'll get your friends. They'll join me. He said, oh, I knew Tracy missed, but she didn't get in. Good. She didn't tell you about it? Great, here's my link. Right now you gotta learn to eat everyone else's lunch because if you don't eat their lunch, they will eat yours. I guarantee you. Somebody will get your money because you're gonna let them get it.
Right.
You say, I was on the fence, I didn't know no better. But we saw a video with Bitcoin Rodney told you. Bitcoin Rodney told you. So my thing about it is, don't try to over convince yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go too much over. I mean, jump in, play with it as you go, learn as you go. You ain't gotta know everything. I know, like when I first bought my Lamborghini, you know what? I did a video. I didn't even know how to go forward. When I just paid $350,000, $400,000 for a car, and I couldn't even go forward. I said, man, how do you go forward in this thing? I didn't even know how to go forward because it wasn't like a normal car. You know what I mean? I had to take lessons on how to drive it. I paid $400,000 first before I even could go forward. So they had to teach me how to go forward. But I knew I wanted it. Mm-hmm. I didn't need to know how everything worked. I said, I'll figure it out as I go. And remember this, we ain't talking about $118 here. So it ain't that much decision, you talking about $118. So, it ain't that hard. Say, what's up, Ron? I see Ron, we got big Ron Hester in the house. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ron, can you hear me?
He's muted.
I don't know what Ron is doing. So Tracy.
Yeah, Ron at work.
Did that make sense, Ron? I mean, Tracy?
Yes.
Do you have any other questions you want to ask me?
No, not right off.
Well, this is what you got to do.
So you're
going to get with Krishana, get her link tonight, get into our Facebook group, see what's going on, get the videos, and then start watching the videos. Let the videos give you the info that you need.
Okay.
Get in and then learn as you go. You'll figure it out after a while. If it ain't, you get 30-day money back guarantee. Get your money back.
Right.
Can't beat that.
Okay.
I want to see you in there.
That's true.
Tonight.
Okay.
All right. So Jasmine, talk to me.
Well, I mean, I'm in totally agreement with you. I mean, at the end of the day, something was presented to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I started it. Let me just tell you how God works or how things work.
Mm-hmm.
So I was presented this BEpic opportunity, and it's funny that you said don't go based off of what works for you, because that was my total reason for getting into it, is because I tried the product and I was like, I'm for it because I know the product works.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, wait a minute, something done happened. Okay, yeah. So I tried the product, I saw it works, and I started doing it. But in the same time, when I started doing and advertising, sharing the BEpic, I'm like, you know what? You can never have too many sources of income. So what I did was I went back and I said, let me research this Rodney guy. Let me see what he is all about, because you when we talk to you, or when you say I'll get on the call with you, I'm like, okay, that's fine and dandy, but my community, my people I know, they don't know Rodney. So it's kind of, it does not boost any sales for me when I say I'm getting Big Rodney, to come in. He's a such and such. He's a successful dude,
Right.
come in. But anyway, so I said, let me do some research on see what his background is. What is this Rodney guy about? And I read your story and I saw, how you made your investments and how you came up or whatnot. And I was like, you know what? Let me sneak in his. This is when you really want to DM somebody. Forget DM somebody to hook up. Let me slide in his DM on some real stuff, So when he go out there and say Jasmine slid in my DM, it was for the right reasons.
Right.
So I said, and so I presented myself to you like, listen, I'm trying to get this bag. I'm trying to secure something. I'm trying to brand myself. I make very good money as a nurse, but I also work way hard for that money too,
Right.
And my plan is not to forever work for somebody. Like I just think that the mentality I have and the type of personality and the person I am, I just can't see myself continuing to work for somebody.
Right.
It's great for what I'm doing right now, but the goal is to brand myself, have several sources of income, and turn other people on to it, because it's all about, trying to next. If you coming up, I'm gonna come up. I just put it like that. I'm gonna help you come up if I can come up. So I guess my biggest thing, this COVID-19 just sent me into an overdrive of like, just this let's get it mode, and I'm trying to bring my husband and get him into the same mentality with me. He lagging a little bit, but I guess he feeling like if she get it, I get it. But I just try to stay. I mean, like you say, you're gonna get your negative people, your negative Nancy's is what I call them. And I listen to them and I keep it pushing. Some of them I try to explain to them because I feel like they want to, even though you say I don't think it's either you do or you don't. Some of them I feel like they just need a little extra push, or for me, just like we continue to push the BEpic product, we're not speaking it, but we're continuing to push it by advertising and posting all the time and every day.
So let me give you a bit of advice on that part right there before I missed it. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just wanted to catch the situation. All my clients, all my paid clients, this is the first thing I teach them about marketing to anyone.
Okay.
Remember, write this down or in your mental Rolodex.
Okay.
Those who post the most make the most. Those who post the most make the most. The reason why you see like guys like me and others, you always see us posting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the more you see us, the more you trust, because you see us all the time. So the more you post good content, about yourself, about your product, your business, funny stuff, political stuff, crazy stuff, but people keep seeing you.
Right.
So people have been seeing me online for a long time. I have sometimes people slide my DM, they be like, Rodney, I've been watching you for 7 years. Now
Yeah.
I'm ready to join. You know what I mean? And you look, you never know. You never know who's sitting back watching you. You just
Yeah.
never know. You never know who that you might be inspiring somebody, motivating somebody, maybe saving someone's life by your activity. I've had guys on Instagram like, man, seeing you go and buy that car, man, I was about to commit suicide today. And I saw you, now I know I can do it.
Wow.
So I've had
Yeah.
mothers have me talk to their sons who just got to prison or jail because I just got to prison. And they say, look, he did it, you can do it too, you know? And I talk to their kids. So sometimes it ain't about you. You got to do
Yeah.
all you got to do that you can do every single day because you might be saving someone's life. It might be a pill, milkshake, Bitcoin, it could be anything. But you got to do the best that you can possibly do. Don't try to do good, try to be great. There's a big damn difference between good and great, by the way. Big
Right.
Yeah.
You know, good means you can say, oh, I tried. You know, no, you need to be great. That means you succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think one of the issues or the problem is that, and I know this is where you have to take it upon yourself to build that email or promote or marketing whatnot. I mean, sometimes you just have to invest money to get money.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that that's probably one of the biggest things that the challenges that I have is that I am pretty much boxed in with the people I know. Is the people I know. I don't have networking friends. I don't. I have colleagues that are doctors. But I work at a hospital.
So let me help you there. Now, how do you get outside the box? That's the question, right? How do you get outside your
Right. How do you get outside the box?
Okay.
Yes.
This is how I got. Remember this. When I came home from prison, I didn't have no networking friends. All I had was my grandmother's basement. I didn't have no email list. No one knew who I was. I wasn't Bitcoin Rodney back then. I was just a dude came up from prison. You know. So I didn't know. I couldn't even type. I had to teach myself how to type. So it's not like I had a big network. So one day one of my friends said, you need some tools, Rodney. I said, like, you know, I said, what do you mean? He said, you ever been to like a restaurant, order a bowl of spaghetti, and then if they don't give you a knife and a fork or a spoon, that spaghetti is very hard to eat because you don't have no tools. So he had this tool program. They had like video marketing. You can make videos, you can send out emails and all kind of little crazy things. I said, okay. And it was expensive. It was like $70 a month to me. I didn't have $70 a month. I said, I wouldn't borrow the money, $69 would cost. I got in. I said, I got to sell this because I ain't got enough money to pay for this month. You know?
Real talk. Yeah.
So I started making all these crazy videos saying, hey, my name is Rodney, coming to you guys straight from the basement because I was in my grandma's basement and it was dark and I didn't know anything about lighting. I was making these crazy videos because my life depended on it. My life depended. A lot of times, and I hate to say this, don't get to take this the wrong way. People are too comfortable where they are right now. When your stomach starts touching your ribs, you're gonna act a little different. I'm not saying let that happen, but get to the point right now that never happened because I was in that position right then. If I didn't work, I didn't eat. You know what I mean? So I had to get to the point I didn't want to be, and I got tired of living in my grandma's basement. I got tired of being told what to do. And I'm a grown man living in my grandma's basement. So then I stayed up every night till 4 and 5 in the morning, teaching myself this, learning how to do videos. I mean, I didn't have a list till about 3 years ago. People think I had a list all this whole time. I didn't. I was just on Skype or social media. I mean, I just got my own AWeber maybe 3-4 years ago. And the whole time before that, I didn't have no list for real. But everybody think I did. They think I had a list, but I didn't. I didn't tell nobody.
Wow.
You know, then I learned that, hey, YouTube don't sleep. So I started making videos and put them on YouTube. And then, you know, I mean, and guess what? From then, I've been in probably 50 programs. Some made it, some did not, some failed. And because some failed, people say, oh, he's a scammer because he got into a program that didn't work. Whatever, okay. Call it what you want. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? It's a game. you know. But I've been through a lot to get to where I'm at today.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone joined me, they're not joining me really for the program I'm in today. They're joining me for all the knowledge and what I've learned all the years up until today.
Right.
So what you're gonna do, to answer your question, to get outside your box, you learn to attract people. Don't worry about your people inside your family or your surrounding neighborhoods. Start building a list. Start doing YouTube. Start doing, hey, join my group. Like Krishan, now she has her own group. She said she's building her fan base inside of her group. Start doing more outlandish videos. Like, hey, this is me, blah, 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 whatever, you know what I mean? Hey, get on my list. Hey, here's a new ebook if you join my list or whatever, you know what I mean? Check me out over here. Or guess what? I'm gonna give away these free pills if you join me today. Incentives. You want to work on dealing. Look, I would not let none of my family and friends join my stuff at first. I went outside. I went outside and made videos, and people will go to my YouTube and join me. And, and then after a while, you'll have people join you just because they like you. They won't even do no work.
Right.
They'll just join. And so, I joined your thing 10 years ago. I just wanted to join you, support you.
Mm-hmm.
They won't even know why they joined. They just do it.
Yeah, right.
And then after a while, every time you join a business, they'll just follow you.
Right.
And then one day they'll do some work. One day. You know what I
Right.
mean? So don't get upset right now because you don't know everybody. You have a list. You're gonna learn that. You're gonna overcome that. You gotta get outside yourself, and you can start learning how to buy traffic, paid traffic, solo ads. You're not gonna remember. You're not gonna know all of this in one day. It takes a little bit of time. But by working with me, I can help speed that up some because I do know a lot of these things. And the things that I do not know, I learn on. I can find someone else who knows more than I do, and I ask them. Make sense?
Makes sense. I want to say shout out to the people that did join us. I saw Ron in here, and I'm sure he had to leave. But Tracy, she's not in her camera right now. I don't see her, but she's on here. Oh, there she goes. She peeking back.
There you go.
Come back, Tracy.
I had to plug up my phone. We on here too long. We need some juice. I don't want to miss nothing. I got to plug up my phone.
Tracy is part of my new fan base, and she follows me. She is a beautiful person. She's on her journey, and she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her. Tracy and I worked together for some years at the hospital.
Okay.
Where Jasmine now works, but I no longer work there, but Tracy still works at the hospital. And I just wanted to thank her for following me and participating. She's been on every Zoom that I've invited her to. She listened to Dan the other night. She joined the BEpic, and she is part of my binary. She is one of my distributors on my team.
There you go.
So I am happy that she is she is believing in enough in me and befriending me to believe in the product. She's on the product. And Tracy, you want to just share just a little testimony?
Well, I did a little sample, of the product. I have placed an order for my product, and I'm waiting for it to come because the results that I was getting from the trial, was amazing. I mean, one good thing, for instance, I would go to sleep at night and wake up with a terrible headache in the mornings. And I noticed that with taking the BEpic at night, that I was waking up and I may not have slept for 4 or 5 hours, but I felt like I had slept about 12 hours. I was like, whoa. At first, a couple of times, could this be real? And when I got to that, right before I ran out or whatever, but I was like, oh, no, this is amazing. So, I felt I got restful sleep. And of course, you get that restful sleep, it gives you more energy. Well, I have been on this, I've lost 50 pounds, thank God. But that's just with my normal changing my eating habits and with exercise. And when Krishana told me about, you know, the product or whatever, I said, you know, that might not be bad to try, you know, since I'm already jump started, you know, with doing what I'm doing. Let's see. With taking it, it was like I had so much energy. I was just like, whoa. Is this real? It just I don't know, it just made me feel so much better. I'm looking forward and waiting on mine to arrive in the mail any day, because it's just, just the trial, you know, was enough to get me wanting to to try it some more. So.
Oh yeah, it's definitely some good stuff, man. This is I feel like I can go back on the corner with this. Yo, what's up, man? You want some?
Oh,
right.
Yeah, but it's hard. See, I never exercised, and you know, weight piles up on you through the years.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, since December is when I started my weight loss journey. You know, it takes a lot. You know, you gotta change your eating habits. You gotta exercise. You gotta, you know, do what's right. And so I was, you know, already on the right track, and then Krishana was like, well, you know, I'm like, what is that? What is this? And I'm like, you know, the better you feel, the more it's like the more you want or something. I don't know, because I'm like, I'm kind of hot that I'm out of my product right now. I'm like checking the mail every day, seeing if it's come, but because
I take mine every night.
It makes me safe.
I take mine every night.
It just gives you so much more energy that way, and then with that, you know, that makes me want to do more, makes me want to get out and walk more, makes me want to exercise more, you know. So I'm excited to see what the end is going to be. But in the you know, and with that as well, with me taking it myself, you know, and feeling better and telling other people about it, you know, this may take, you know, it may take us somewhere.
That is a great testimony. You need to record this part right there, send that to all your friends, and you'll it will happen for you. That's a great testimony.
I'm not a person for a lot of words, but it really has, you know, it's amazing. And for it to be natural, you know, natural stuff, you know.
And you know what else? You know what, Tracy? Let me say this. You know, when I first joined this company, I was like, okay, here's another company, you know, the hype. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, I'll sell it, you know, the hype, you know, as long as the money right, I'll sell it, you know what I mean? but after I tried the product, I was like, oh, this shit really does work. I said, it's for real. And so let me tell you the story, right? I'll tell you the story. So the first night, it took a long time for my package to get to me, right? And so I wanted to try it myself. I was excited to try it because everybody had all these great results. So I got this first. I got this, and I got my green pills can. This is my first package. So I said, okay, let me try this. You know, so I took this here out and I tried it. And I said, so, you know, black people, I didn't even read the directions, right? So I took this from the great kids, and I took the green pill. I was ready to mow the lawn at 3 a.m. I was in this joke like this. But, you know, I said, man, I don't know what's in this, man, but I'm ready. I'm ready for anything, you know what I mean? But so I waited another whole day for everything to get out of my system, and I took it the next day, and it was time released. I felt great in the morning. I was like, man, I said, is it me? So I called my other homeboys up. I said, man, how you feel? He said, man, I feel good too. You know, I said, maybe this ain't me then. So we all start feeling, you know, giggly, or, you know, we felt good. I want to make sure it just wasn't me, you know what I mean?
Right.
But everybody had the same feeling I had, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, that's a good feeling. That's a good start. It really does work. So now I can really believe in the product.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because literally, this is the crazy part with me. I have signed up, and this is no joke. I have signed up 30 people, between 30 and 32 people. I have one distributor, and then I have another distributor by default. So I'm selling the product, but, you know, once again, the distributor part of it, which is my goal and where I'm trying to get to is that roadblock.
All right,
But I shall.
I'm gonna help you get past that because it's really easy. I mean, right now it seems like it's hard. So what we're gonna get a little bit more technical later on outside this call. Where I do some really deep down training and teach you how to having a campaign or a drip campaign that it emails them on a regular basis information, and you keep on getting traffic to that link, and you keep dripping emails on them. Same way every day you get an email, every day you receive an email from somebody trying to sell you something. That's somebody who set up an email campaign because you opted in somewhere and they said, this lady buys.
Right.
She get enough emails, she gonna buy something. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna teach you how to do the exact same thing to others.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So don't stop what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Start building up, the people up in your back office. After a while, we're going to email them, and then I'm going to hire somebody this week to start calling people, all of our leads, and calling them and getting them in and paying them $5 a person that you get in. So if somebody get in, say you receiving $35, you can receive 30 because you got to pay the person $5. But you still make the money in the long run.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to try to find somebody to start calling all our leads for us. So that's my next goal. Help my team close these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Ladies, I got but 8 more minutes there. Another meeting.
Okay. Well, no, I think we're going to wrap it up here. I think we've had a great testimony. Tracy, again, I thank you. P. Whitty, I see you on here. I thank you. I'm not sure who you are, but I appreciate you hanging in there with us the whole time. And I just appreciate you, Rodney, for coming on, speaking to my group and my fans. That's my Facebook fans. And I'm building my fan base. But I wanted them to see and be able to see someone who believes in success and drives every day for success. And y'all, this man works nonstop. BEpic is epic because this man stay up sending out emails, Facebook posts all night long. I don't know when he sleeps, but I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being reachable, touchable, and real. And I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking time out your schedule to come do this for us.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Rodney.
It's been my pleasure, and I'll be willing to do it every time I get a chance to help your team grow.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
All right.
Okay, ladies, I'll see you in the group.
I'll send you the recording to this. Once I render it, I'll send you guys the recording. You can upload it to YouTube or whatever. I'll send it to you. I got to put it on YouTube first, and then you guys can snatch it off.
Okay.
Okay.
So anybody watching this, please get back to Krishana and Jasmine and Tracy and join them ASAP. They are willing and ready to assist you in your success. Have a great day.
All right.
Absolutely. Yes.